We have proof to show the world that you send 8 passport to us, and we find out that Jada don't even have a green card in America.
It's Mouta Massi, bringing you the latest happenings in dancehall and reggae music. Welcome, it's Mouta Massi, and here are the stories making the cut for today. Massive, this major promoter in UK who goes by the name of Shinehead, sent me some audio clips about Jada Kingdom. Check this out.
What's her name again? Mouta Massi, right? Let me explain to you what really took place, so you have a clear idea. It's a very long story, but I'm just gonna get to the bullet points. So if anyone understands what I'm talking about, I don't want to prolong the conversation. I don't want to draw it out. I just want to get to the point so people understand clearly what I'm saying. Because even myself as a promoter, surprised at what really took place. Okay. Um we we've been planning this show from last year. So we reach a point now where we book up all the artists for the show. Um, we have Mr. Killer on the show. We got the flyer, so I can tell everyone who's on the show. We got Mr. Killer. We had Master KG from South Africa. And if anyone don't know Master KG, who Master KG is the gentleman that produce and sing also the song Jerusalem. Okay? We had another South African artist by the name of Makazi from South Africa. Okay? So I put this package together, right? Along with my team, Consent. You hear what I said? I put this package together along with my team, Consent. Okay. So when Mr. Vegas is on it, Master KG, Makazi, and Mr. Killer on it. And we have 2 Asian artists from Haiti is on the show as well. It take us, I want everyone to listen keenly, It take us 3 months to get the Wembley Arena, to book Wembley Arena because of the procedure that we have to go through. Okay. We managed to get the go ahead, pay Wembley Arena, pay for the hotel, we pay for the flight. We have all these proof to show. So now we're looking at headliner. They wanted to use, my team wanted to use an artist from the UK. Sorry, from the UK. I turn around to my team and convince them to let us try, see if we can get Jada Kingdom. Because I knew the manager for a while. I don't really know him like that, like a friend, but I know of him through I'm in the promotion business, and as a promoter, all different type of people by traveling, going to shows, get involved in organizing shows and things like that. So I said Jada Kingdom would be the one to be the headliner. So the reason for that, she hasn't been here for a long while, and she had a style that I personally like. And I said, I know the British public would like her style and they will come out and support the show. So I reach out to the manager, who is Benny. I know him as Benny. I got his surname in the contract. I know him as Benny. So I reached out to Benny and I said, Benny, I would like to book Jada. He told us 60,000 US, and I negotiate the price down to 55,000 US. Right? So that's 40 something thousand pounds. Okay? We pay all the artists, we ask them, can we have the payment spread over 3 payment? Okay? We pay all the artists the first payment. They got the first payment that we agree, and they all of the manager, booking agent, they sign the contract. Okay? So we move on now from the first payment. Now we want to start to promote the show. In Benny contract only, so we are following his contract, His contract said he's not going to give us any contents to promote the show until we pay 50%. I said, okay. Bear in mind, the second payment don't due until the 14th of March. The 14th of March, the second payment due. I turned to the team and said, listen, as a promoter, because they don't understand to that extent about the level of the promotion that I want to put into this show. Remember, it's Wembley Arena, It's not a little nightclub or a little showbean or you understand? A little park thing, It's Wembley Arena. So we pay Wembley. I pay for the insurance. I have to have 2 insurance. Staff, liability insurance. All right. So I pay all that. I pay everything up. I pay the for the production, they get 50%. Okay. For the marketing, 50%. Everything pay up to 50%. Okay. So back to Jada Kingdom now, manager. We have an agreement with him saying that 3 payment. We pay first payment. Now I need to promote my show before March. So I turned to him and said, you know what? We're going to pay you up before March, but we're going to pay you next week. Remember, the second payment don't due until the 14th of March. In February, we already paying the first payment in January. In February, the end of February, I said to myself, I had so many festivals around me, so I like to push out my thing. I see some giant out there on Reggae Land, City Splash, and you name it, Glastonbury, and all of those festivals, Boomtown Festival, and the list goes on. So I say to myself, all of my artists that I had, I make sure that they're exclusive. They're not working on no festival in the UK. So I say to Benny that I want to pay you before. I want to pay you before the second payment to make it up to more than 50%. We want to pay you before. But because we have so many things dealing with, I never get back around to Benny, or we didn't get back around to Benny to pay him until the following week. Bear in mind, we still have an agreement for 3 payments that don't due until the 14th. Today, I'm making this, explaining to what's your name? Mouta Massi. Boy, I understand what I'm saying. Bear in mind, the 3 payments still don't due until the 14th of March. Today is the 5th of March. We tried to pay him in February. He turned around to us and said, because we 1 week late, not 1 week late for the third payment, for the second payment, we the agreement that we had, verbal agreement, not written. The written agreement said 3 consecutive payment for the booking. So we're still within our time. But because the verbal agreement I had to pay him up, we didn't pay him until a week later. So all he could do, just hold on to the contents then now and don't give me no any contents until you get that payment that we verbally make. The man turned on and said, on top of that, we went to the bank and the bank was closed and the woman let us in. We didn't have any ID for that amount of money to pay him. So I have to go back home to get additional proof. And I come back to the bank in time and they open the door and let us in. We make the payment, send the payment, the confirmation, the receipt to him to show him that we make the payment now and the money is in his account. The man said, no one, no payment. We must talk to his lawyer. I did not understand what was going on. I tried to reach out to him. He don't answer the phone. I tried to talk to a lot of different people who I know contact with, would have contact with Jada. But I realized that most of them that I'm speaking to, them and Benny's friend, and them, some of them are saying if they come through me, you wouldn't have to go through all these. You should book it through the booking agent. But the reason why I book it through with Benny, because I know him direct. So it doesn't matter who I book it through. Once I follow the procedure and the terms and condition, and my terms and conditions say 3 payment, and the second payment don't due until the 14th. So why didn't you hold on to your contents until you get the 50%? Turn on and let us have to pull the show. Let me go back in our next voice note. Right. Let me start back from where I leave off. So because of the headliner, if you have a headliner on a package, and for whatever reason the headliner is no longer available, you're going to have to pull that show. And that's what we have to do. It took me a week to tell Wembley that we don't have our headliner. They wasn't happy, but I explained to them properly, and they said, okay, they're giving us some time to get a headliner, right? So because of her and his stupidness, we have to pull the show that cost us over 200,000 to put on already, and we don't finish pay them yet. So all I'm saying that he thought he had a case, and he said to me, hurry up and speak to my lawyer. So I said, okay, fine. So I speak to my lawyer here in the UK. Remember, this guy is from a small island in the Caribbean. What's the island name? St. Thomas, right? Funny enough, when they say that, I thought he was from St. Thomas in Jamaica. But then I find out that he lives in America, where Jada lived. Remember, this guy sent all the passport pictures to us. He sent, we got a rider from him, just to show you how far we reach. And imagine a big stage as Wembley Arena, where all them stars were, Eric Clapton, Whitney Houston, you name it, and the list goes on. Who would want to work on that stage? You understand? But for some unknown reason, and even now, I haven't spoken to him since then because he was just behaving like I don't know how to describe it. So I decided that I'm not going to speak to him. So I give it to my lawyer. And what is happening now, unless somebody can reach, is something that I really don't want to do, to be honest with you, because I know she know about it now, but initially she didn't know about it, right? But I know she know about the story now because he hold on to the 20. We pay him 22,000 US. right? And he hold on to it and said he's not returning in back that money because we breach the contract. How can we have agreement? And Mouta Massi, you have that agreement. I've sent it over to you, right? So you can, when you're talking, you can show the people them or read it out to them that there's a 3 payment agreement there that we agree with him to pay 3 payment. We don't reach this. We don't reach March. March as it where we have to pay the second payment, and we try to pay this man just because a week passed. Somebody can let me know just explain to me the logic of it. You understand? Because I don't understand. If he's thinking about her career or her welfare or whatever, I don't know what this guy is thinking. So what I'm intend to do and what I'm about to do on Friday, I book an appointment at my house with the solicitor. We're going to go through all the paperwork because he think he have a solid case. But when my solicitor look at what we done so far, what we paid, and the agreement that we had, I mean, there's no. He said we breach 1 week. Where is the damage? There's no damage. When you breach, there is a damage. Then I can understand that. But there is no form of damage whatsoever. You understand? You understand? Sorry. Right? This show was set to start advertise, and we have to pull the show. But it's cool. It's okay. It's something I said I didn't want to do, but unfortunately, I don't have no other choice than to take out an injunction. And the reason why I want to take out injunction on Jada Kingdom because of Benny, because of his intellectual stupid manager that he had. Because I have to say that because he's very stupid. Because if there's no damage done, and a week in between, and we still have an agreement for 3 payment. Come on. Someone explain to me, where did I go wrong or where did we go wrong? You understand? Is I the one who vouched for her and said, I want her on the show. You understand? Because they wanted to put another female from the UK on the show. And I said, no. And it turned around and bite me. That's why I'm upset about the whole thing. You understand? And I reach out to several people, and everyone saying different story. And I listen to all of them story, and nobody understand what the damage, what going to happen to her when I took out this injunction on her. Because remember, we have a contract. You sign our contract, boss. You understand? You sign our contract. So at the end of the day, unless it's something that I don't want to, because I know how damaging this can be to an artist when you cannot get a work permit to perform, or you have an album that you want or a song you want to promote, and you cannot come here yourself to promote that. You cannot come to the UK yourself to come here to do that. But I don't have no choice because so much. We tried to reach out to Benny and said, Benny, come on, there's a lot of money at stake here. And then you hold on to the money, 20 odd thousand US, and say you're not giving it back for what? Where is the damage? It's not a matter of saying that we decide to put her on a flight, a business class then, right? And we put her on a premium. So we break the contract, how we agreed to put her on. Remember, this woman said she want 2 suite and a junior suite, right? And she want bodyguard that we arrange. Me never know so she has Saddam Hussein or she have murder or she has some where she want that type of bodyguard. You understand? I didn't know that she have commit crime in the UK where she want that level of bodyguard. So we say, okay. So I call the security company that I know And I said, okay, I'm going to give her what you want. You understand? Everything that they ask for in the contract, we meet their demands, right? We meet the agreement. We agree to do every single thing. Likewise, the other artists, them as well. Because remember, I have 8 people. Remember, she not using bands, she using tracks. She carry 8 people like a funeral. You understand what I mean? This is it. This is the things that promoter have to go through. But people don't understand. You understand? So at the end of the day, we lost the show. So we're not gonna sit back and just you hold on to the money as well. So that is a court case on its own. The injunction is totally different now from that because we're going to use the injunction and fight to get back the money. That's the way to do it. You see, a lot of people don't understand the procedure. You see, the first thing I done when I came to the UK, we learned the system of the country before you can gangsterize it. So, then you can sit down in America and talk about breach contract. Where's the damage? Where's the damage, boss? Show the world the damage. We have proof to show the world that you send 8 passport to us and we find out that Jada don't even have a green card in America. Now my business partner in America from Haiti, he turned around and said to me, Shinehead, don't worry, it's the last money that man going to eat. He said, don't ever call back him phone. You understand? And I'm trying to explain to him that Jada don't know nothing at all about it at the time, but now, I guarantee she know. You understand? He now find out that she's on a rollover visa and work permit. So what we're going to intend to do is to stop her from work in America, and other things is going to happen as well that I can't reveal, and this as well for her. I feel so sorry for the little girl. You understand? She don't really bust out like Whitney Houston. So I don't understand how Benny make it seems like, is this the biggest artist that you're managing? So anyway, cut a long story short, as I said, bullet point. Friday morning, I'm going to sit down around the table with my solicitor and we're going to submit at the local court an injunction. And that will damage her so bad, more than that 20,000 US that your stupid manager hold on to. If somebody, to be honest with you, she's from Jamaica, I am from Jamaica, I don't really want to do something like this. But if somebody can tell me different, Mouta Massi, find them, because I know something where me really want to do. You understand? And me get up out of my bed when 2 artists get stranded in a airport and a man call me and say, Shinehead, help me, blah, blah, blah. No hotel. Me find hotel and put them in, get catering for them so them can relax and easier. So you have to look after artists. I remember me and them artists, they are not friends, you know. But what I did, I become the best friend now to them. Just to show you how I work and deal with artists. You ask all the artists that I bring to the UK here to perform sound system or artists themselves, how me deal with artists. You understand? But she don't know me. And I don't know her. I heard of her and I saw her. And I like the liquor style which she have, because I realize that the British crowd gravitate to her style. I boss her, proper, because she no boss it. A little twinkle thing there, no boss her. But what I was doing for her was going to. And we was on top of that, we plan to tour with her everywhere we go, to Boston, to Miami, to Paris. We plan to carry a little girl with we, because we said we had bring the same team that we had. And one person out of the lot spoiled the whole show. Can you imagine that? So Mouta Massi, I don't have anything else to say to you, But me know say me not sit back down and take it like that. You understand? And me I go show. And the thing is, because Benny was behaving big-headed, speak to my solicitor. Oh, are you alone have solicitor to speak to? No, you talk about solicitor, me talk about the court injunction it name. And look how serious this going to damage her career. If you think I lie, me I tell. Let me give it to you as it is, brother. You understand? So Mouta Massi, me not have nothing more to say as I said before. So I hit that quote we are gonna junction it name. Me not talk about junction at St. Elizabeth, Me talk about junction from coming to perform in the UK. And we have all the proof. We have Wembley Backative. We have letters from Wembley to show they give us either a complimentary supported letter. So don't ramp with me. Me telling you, say, when me come to England, me learn the system before me gangsterize it. This is not big head business. You have to have knowledge to deal with the business. So make Benny stay America and damage a little girl career. Because at the end of the day, until somebody reach out to me and tell me something different, I don't know anything more than injunction right now. And who feels that injunction cannot take out, I'm going to show them, say, it can. Do you understand? And me have to sell my car and buy Oyster card and take bus, take the train. That's what I'm going to do. I prepare to do because that guy is an arsehole, Mouta Massi, and that's all me have to say right now. One of me knows, I'm out.
So that's it for today, Massive Montana. Big up on a nice clean self. Enough love, enough respect. Blessings upon blessings upon blessings. Positive vibrations going out to the Massive. I'm Mouta Massi. Magan.